What's up everyone, Soldier First Class here. In today's mission, I'll be talking about the released PlayStation 5 info and how it affects the Final Fantasy VII Remake. With no release date in 4 years, and the PlayStation 5 already becoming the current industry buzz, fans of the series have begun to wonder if the game will even release on the current generation of consoles. However, with the PlayStation 5 still a few years away from launch, I have a few thoughts on the current state of the Final Fantasy VII Remake and how its release will be handled. Before I talk about the remake, let's first talk about what makes the PS5 the next-gen console to beat, and what Square Enix has at their disposal. The PlayStation 5 will feature an 8-core AMD processor based on the 3rd generation of Ryzen chips. The processor also features a custom 3D audio unit, which lead PS4 architect Mark Cerny claimed will redefine what sound can do in a video game. It also features a custom graphics card based on the Radeon Navi family, which will feature ray tracing support. Ray tracing is the process of rendering an image with a very high degree of realism using virtual light to create natural reactions off of an object. This creates an extremely clear picture and gives renders a photorealistic look. On top of that, the PS5 will allegedly support 8K graphical output. Only time will tell if this turns out to be true, but if it is, this means next generation graphics are truly going to blur the line between dream and reality. The PS5 will also feature a solid state drive, or SSD, which will decrease load times and increase how fast the world is rendered. When tested using Insomniac's Spiderman, the PS5 loaded the fast travel of the game in 0.8 seconds. Let's think about that. It took less time for the PlayStation 5 to load and fully render Spider-Man's world than this sentence took me to say. One thing Cerny revealed that should really excite fans, especially those that are excited for the Final Fantasy VII Remake, is backwards compatibility. Because the PS5 is based off of the PlayStation 4's architecture, all current PS4 titles will be available for play on the PS5. This is amazing news because it gives me a thought about the remake's release schedule. Fans that are worried about Square Enix delaying the Final Fantasy VII Remake for a PS5 launch no longer have to worry. Because of backwards compatibility and similar framework, the Final Fantasy VII Remake can still launch on PS4. Even if the other parts launch on the PS5, you can still play the first part on the PS5 with no worries of having to purchase another copy. I could see Sony offering save transfers using the PS Plus Cloud Save feature. If Square Enix decides to release another version of the game as a PS5 launch title, it could drive massive console sales within its first week of release. This could be the same effect the original 7 had on the PlayStation 1 and makes sense for both companies to take advantage of. Because of the PS5's hardware, this game has the potential to be the best looking game that Square Enix has ever produced. With ray tracing, 8K resolution support, an SSD, and an upscaling for the PS4 version, the PlayStation 5 could be the console to beat in the next generation console war. Imagine a PlayStation 5 version of the Final Fantasy VII Remake that not only looks gorgeous, but features little to no load times, creating an immersive living world for fans to get lost in. It's definitely an awesome time for Square Enix, especially with their history of being the top of the line when it comes to creating beautiful games. It also keeps gamers' wallets full, and consumers happier. While I will be picking up the remake when it launches on PS4, I'll definitely be picking up the PlayStation 5 console on launch and unboxing it for the channel. More than likely, if they do a release of the PlayStation 5 version of the game, I'll be picking that up too. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to omni-slash that like button. Let me know in the comments section below if you're excited for the PlayStation 5 and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to join the ranks of Soldier today. For all the latest Final Fantasy VII Remake news, rumors, and trailers, I'm Soldier First Class, and I'm on to the next mission. Later, guys.